two questions. One is, can you tell us what is LIDE and what does it do? Where is its area of focus and why is that important? And then question number two is, why girls' education? Why International Day of the Girl? What's so important about that?
Okay. Let me start with number two then, and then we'll go to number one. So why International Day of the Girl? Because it's important for us to highlight the issues that girls continue to face, not only in Haiti, but around the world. The lack of access to education, the fact that their rights are not always respected. Many girls, and especially in Haiti, don't have the opportunity to be girls, unfortunately. You know, right away, in a very young age, they're given responsibilities. They have to face trauma and many obstacles, and sometimes do things that are just by necessity. So for us at LIDE, what we want to focus on is really young girls, giving them access to quality education, but really having a focus on art programs, right? That is the strength of LIDE, and LIDE is really one of the only organizations, I would say, in Haiti that really focuses on education through art. So our programs are working right now in Artibonite, which is in the center of Haiti. If you look at the map of Haiti, and in the south right now. So we have 2 program locations. So we do, after school programs with the young women. It's really looking at art programming. We do literacy. We have a computer lab that's starting to run because it's very important that they have access to technology also. We support them in all the typical academic themes and courses, but in addition to that, we also have medical programs, which is very important. Unfortunate access to medical assistance is not always a given in Haiti, unfortunately. So for us, we make available just the consultations for young women, be it, OBGYN or dental care, anything that they truly need, because we understand that if people aren't healthy, they can't go to school, they can't learn. So for us, it's very important. Our programs also allow access to meals, which is very important, and to healthy meals that allow our participants to grow. Unfortunately, many of them that come to the program don't have meals on a daily basis. And if they don't come to our programs, generally, they're not fed that day, because we're dealing with people from very vulnerable, at-risk situations and environments, and some families don't have the possibility to afford that, one meal per day, unfortunately. We're also working on a transitions program, because for us, what we're looking at is really success. It's about changing the life of these young women. So for us, we don't only focus on the elementary school or secondary school, but we're looking at transitions programs also. So what does that mean? Is that what do they do after they leave secondary school? Are they able to have livelihoods? Do they have, a life path that means that they're not going to recreate the same cycle that their parents have right now? So for us, the transition program is very important. And the last one that I would mention is the psychosocial support, which is actually one of the key things that we're fundraising for with. So we're going to be featured, a featured organization for the Girls Opportunity Alliance. And the main area of fundraising for that is actually the psychosocial support, because we know initially we started the program after the earthquake, understanding that after some, those traumatic events, the psychosocial support is very important, but it's an ongoing support. We know that mental health is so important. People are still dealing from the trauma after the earthquake from 2010. So for us, it was a key program that we actually wanted to start implementing and continue to implement throughout our programs, be it in the South or in Artibonite. So we're really excited about that, and we hope that everybody can visit our GoFundMe page and support our programs there.
And it's a matching funds campaign, isn't that right?
It is. So it's going to help us raise funding to actually work with the local association of Haitian psychologists, who is going to train up our staff. We're making sure that our participants in the field understand not only the importance of, psychosocial support, mental health, but become leaders also in their communities. So we're looking at working with teachers, parents, community leaders, so that we make talking about mental health just a natural occurrence and people know actually how to address those issues.
And I think something important for people to understand, you referenced this earlier, but educating girls is an investment in the community, and it's also an
Mhm.
investment in the country. The
Yes.
statistics around girls' education are staggering. Girls are job creators, they're entrepreneurs, they share the education that they get with certainly with their kids and their babies, but also their sisters, their cousins, their aunts, their moms. They spread and share that education. So educating a girl, even simply to read and write, and to have the confidence to believe in herself that she can make a difference in the world and that she can support herself, for instance, um, is has a ripple effect. And educating one girl is like educating 100 people.
Yes, exactly. Girls have the power to really change their communities. There is a lot to be said for exclusion, right? So the cost of exclusion, I think, is what you were referring to in terms of when we leave girls out, there's so much in terms of a negative effect on the community. And we know, the multiplier effect when we educate girls, as you said, the potential to really, affect girls, their community, and the world, truthfully.
Mhm.
We've seen that time and time again. And that's what we're truly working on to, understand for us in Haiti, community leaders are typically not women, are typically not young women. So it's changing that identity for them also, and just creating more examples of representation for that to happen.
Yeah. Well, once again, folks, there's a GoFundMe link here at the bottom that I've pinned. Um, please consider clicking that link, copying that link,
Yeah.
giving something, even just get $10, and it's a matching fund with the Girls Opportunity Alliance, which is funded and run by the Obamas. And so it's a matching grant. So everything you give will be matched by the Girls Opportunity Alliance. And man, we would love all of your help and support financially. Also, please follow at Lide Haiti, Lide Haiti,
Yes,
here
please.
on Instagram. Instagram's our main kind of social page that we use to kind of promote what we're doing.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for following. I also wanted to thank the young women of the Archer School in Hollywood. They're actually doing a fundraiser for us, collecting some in-kind items, backpacks for our young girls. So I just wanted to say thank you to them also. Definitely follow, share the links with your friends that are not on here following us. And yeah, we look forward to bringing you more updates about what we're doing on the ground, and let us know what you would like to see from us in Haiti.
Right. Well, Regine, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for all of your great work. Let's do this again. We should make this a regular occurrence.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, Rain.